Welcome sa ating numeracy assessment tutorial. Sa 30 items, may encounter kayo na question about solving the quadratic equation given x squared minus 4x minus 12. Para po makuha, you can use the butterfly method. Gawin lamang ito, ilagay dito ang x squared, ilagay naman dito ang negative 4x, and ilagay dito si negative 12. It stands for A, B, and C. Ngayon, para makuha natin si B at saka si C, kailangan makapag-isip tayo ng dalawang number na kapag pinag-multiply sa isa't isa, ang magiging sagot ay negative 12. Pero, kapag pinag-add naman, ang magiging sagot ay negative 4. Ngayon po, ang makakapag-satisfy lang sa number na yan ay negative 6 at positive 2. Ano mangyayari yon? Negative 6 times positive 2 is equivalent to, very good, that is negative 12. Negative 6 plus 2 is equals to, 6 plus 2 is equals to negative 4. Negative kasi malaki yung number 6. Ngayon po, itry natin kung ang magiging sagot dito ay x squared minus 4x minus 12. X minus 6 x plus 2. X squared using the FOIL method plus 2x minus 6x and negative 12. Simplify. X squared negative 4x minus 12. So that is equivalent to the quadratic equation. So meaning our x would be 6 and our x would be negative 2 using the zero equation. Thank you so much. Okay, para naman sa pangalawang question, may problem tayo dito. A student's savings is represented by the linear function. Functions of w is equivalent to 100w plus 500, where w is the number of weeks the student is saving. If the student wants to have 2,000 pesos in total, then how many weeks must the student save? Okay, let's start with this computation. The 2,000 pesos must be substituted to the total savings. We're in 2,000 pesos is equivalent to 100w plus 500. To get the weeks, we have to simplify this using the APE or addition property of equality. So 2,000, ililipat po natin yung 500 sa kabila. Siyempre, kapag tayo magta-transpose or using the APE, kailangan nating magbaligtad ng sign or magiging negative na po siya. It's equivalent to 100 W. 2,000 minus 500, very good, that is 1,500. Okay, in order to get the weeks, we have to use the MP or multiplication of property of equality. Then let's divide with each other. Weeks is equivalent to 1,500 divided by 100 is equivalent to 15. Very good. So the answer is 15. Okay, para naman sa pangatlong question, may problem po ulit. During Brigada Eskwela, the time needed to finish painting a room varies inversely with the number of volunteers working. 6 volunteers can finish painting a room in 8 hours. Assuming that all volunteer work at the same rate, how many volunteers needed to finish the same painting, the same room in 4 hours? So, using the inverse variation formula, y is equals to k over x, makukuha po natin yung required number of volunteers kapag 4 hours lang naman nila ito ginawa. In order to do that, may first step na kailangan kuhanin, which is si k. Para makuha si k, kailangan po nating i-multiply si v and si t. Okay, substitute lang po natin. V or the volunteers required for the 8 hours is 6 volunteers. Meanwhile, for the time is 8. 6 times 8, that is equivalent to 48. Very good. Now, we have an answer for k, that is 48. In order to get the volunteers needed for the 4 hours with the same room, kailangan natin gamitin si inverse variation. Y is equals to, ano yung K natin? 48. Ngayon po, yung X natin, which is yung T na equivalent po dito, that is 4. Okay, 48 divided by 4, that is 12. Very good. So, the correct answer would be 12 volunteers. Kapag naman may na-encounter kayo na problem na ganito, a carpenter is building a wooden frame shaped like a large triangle that includes 2 support panels on the left and right sides. To verify that these panels are identical, meaning pag sinabi identical dapat parehas, in size and shape, he measures them and finds that each pair of corresponding sides has the same length. The carpenter says that 2 triangular panels must be congruent. But his assistant says they may still be different. So for you, who has better reasoning and why? Yung carpenter na nagsasabi na parehas sila ng sukat. Meanwhile, yung assistant niya na nagsasabi na magkaiba sila ng sukat. Kapag na-encounter niyo yun, lagi niyo lang tatandaan yung theorem natin na SSS or side-side-side congruence. Once na na-measure na ng carpenter yan at nakuha nila yung measurement na 50, 60, 70, 50, 60, 70 regardless kung anong position na meron sila, ang pinaka-reasoning po na tama diyan is that the carpenter has a better reasoning. The 2 triangular panels are congruent because all 3 corresponding sides are equal in length. Kasi nga po, 50, 60, 70 for the first panel, ganun din naman po sa isa na 50, 60, and 70. Okay, for the next question, a newspaper posted the result of their online poll with the headline, Filipinos prefer candidate B. Following all are the results of the online poll, we have the candidate A got 1,975 votes, while B 3,502 votes, while the candidate C got 2,486 votes. Now, we have to get first the total number of candidates or candidates vote. 1,975 plus 3,502 plus 2,486 is equivalent to 7,963. That would be the total votes. Ngayon, since gusto nating i-verify kung totoo ba talaga na all Filipinos really like candidate B, kailangan natin kuhanin yung percentage ni candidate B. Para makuha po yan, kailangan nating i-divide sa total votes yung boto para kay candidate B. 3,502 divided by 7,963 is equivalent to 0.4397. To get the percentage, multiply po natin kay 100. Ang magiging sagot ay 43.97. Ang katabi 8, so round up tayo. 43.98%. Pero, hindi naman po siya umabot ng 100%. Kaya naman, that is an example of misleading statistics. A result from a poll only tells us the preference of the people who answer the poll, not the whole population. So, meaning, mali po ang sagot na dapat na ang letter B ang favorite ng mga Filipino people. Okay, for the next question, a mobile phone worth 10,000 pesos depreciates by 10% per year. What will be the value after 2 years? When I say depreciation, means the value goes down each year. Ngayon, we have this rate 10%. All we have to do is to convert it in decimal, which is 0.10. For the first step, we have to find the value after the first year. What would be the 10% or 10,000 times 0.10? That is equivalent to 1,000. So ngayon, para makuha natin yung value ng first year, kung magkano natin siya ibebenta, ima-minus naman natin yung principal amount doon sa nakuhang discount for the first year. 10,000 minus 1,000 is equivalent to 9,000. Meaning, after 1 year, nag-discount ng 1,000 pesos. After 1 year, magiging 9,000 siya. Para naman makuha natin or makompleto natin yung 2 years, magbabawas ulit tayo ng another 1,000 pesos. So, 9,000 pesos minus 1,000 pesos, that is equivalent to 8,000 pesos. Meaning, after 2 years, the phone will be depreciated to this amount, 8,000 pesos. Okay, for the next question, a circular park has a radius of 12 meters and a fountain at its center. 2 pathways extend from the fountain to the edge of the garden, forming a central angle of 60 degrees. Now, what is the length of the arc between the 2 pathways? For the arc length, we have this formula. L is equals to the angle or arc angle over 360 degrees times 2 pi r. Ngayon po, kailangan nating mag-substitute. Kuhanin natin yung value ni arc angle depende doon sa given problem. 60 degree divided by 360 times 2 pi. What would be our r? That is 12. Para ma-simplify natin yung given, kailangan nating gawing fraction. Ngayon po, mag-divide tayo dito. 60 divided by 360 degrees is equivalent to 1 over 6. Very good. Kasi 360 divided by 6, that is 60. Then, 2 times natin sa 2 pi is 12. 12 times 2, that is 24 pi. Then, kaya magka-cancel lamang tayo. 24 divided by 6, that is 4. Divided by 6 is equivalent to 4 pi. Ngayon naman, for the next problem, a farmer deposits 20,000 pesos in a rural bank that offers 5% or 0.05, which expression gives the maturity value after 3 years. So, using the formula of simple interest, we have A is equals to P times 1 plus rate multiplied by time. We have to substitute every given na nakuha natin from the problem. 20,000 pesos 1 plus 0.05 multiply po natin sa 3 years. You can use calculator. 20,000 multiplied by 1 plus 0.05 times 3 years is equivalent to 23,000 pesos. So, meaning after 3 years, magiging 23,000 pesos po ang pera ng ating farmer. Okay, once naman na maka-encounter kayo ng ganitong type of question, for example, a bird photographer lying flat in the fields of Candaba swamp spots a rare diving duck perched on top of a tree. The duck is 14 meters above the ground. The straight line distance from the photographer to the duck is 320 meters. Write an expression to determine the angle of elevation. So ngayon, para mas ma-identify natin kung ano yung kailangan hanapin, kailangan natin mag-draw ng image yan or elements o kaya naman yung right triangle na kailangan natin hanapan. Sa right triangle kasi meron tayong parts na tinatawag sa trigonometry, which are the opposite. Bakit tinawag na opposite? Kasi yung angle po dito nakatapat. So, ano yung opposite ni angle? Ngayon naman, yung pinaka-longest side is the hypotenuse. And doon sa pinakababa naman, we have the adjacent. Ngayon sa trigonometry, we have the so-called SOHCAHTOA. Sine is for opposite and hypotenuse. Cosine is for adjacent and the hypotenuse. Tangent is for opposite and adjacent. Ngayon naman, ang given natin is we have the opposite and the hypotenuse here. So, meaning si SOA lang po ang ating kukuhanin. So, we have sine theta is equivalent to the given from opposite to hypotenuse. Okay. So, substitute lang natin. Ano ang given for the opposite? We have the 14 and 320. Very good. In order to evaluate the expression, we have to use inverse sign. So, we will write this as like this. Inverse of sine or negative 1, 14 over 320. So, as for question, you don't have to evaluate the expression. So, meaning ito na po yung kanyang magiging sagot. Okay, so possible doon sa assessment ninyo, makaka-encounter kayo ng different set of problems na may mga question for interquartile range or IQR, perimeter, and volume. Just for a recap, para lang mas matandaan ninyo kung ano yung formula nila, for interquartile range, since middle yung kinukuha nila, ang kailangan mo lang pong pag-minusin is the maximum amount or number and the minimum number or amount. Meanwhile, sa perimeter naman, ito po ay sum of all sides. For example, sa isang rectangle given lahat ng sides, we have 4 sides, tama? A, B, C, and D. All you have to do is to get the total sum of all that sides. Next, for the volume naman, for the rectangular, to get the volume, we have this formula, length times width times height. For example, the given for the length is 10, for the width is 20, for the height is 5. So, 10 times 20 times 5, that would be 200 times 5 is 1,000 meters. If units, kung ano mang units ang ibigay.